good soda. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another gameplay. This is TJ Inc., aka Tracy, aka Patrice, whatever y'all want to call me, and I'm back playing the Stanley Parable, so let's get in it!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But this way says escape. This... Mind control? Escape. Mind control? Escape. Escape. Mind control. I don't know which way to go. I'm just gonna go. He told me to go this way, and I'll follow his laws. What did Button do?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee. Visuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I don't even know. Okay. I'm just pressing buttons.
Mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Hold on, everyone. I've got the craziest. Ow. How about my nose? Real bad. Ow. That's the most painful. There's something back there and it hurts, but whatever. I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway. What happens if I go back? Probably nothing. I don't think there's anything that happens. I think I have to continue on. Okay, here we go. I'm scared, but we're gonna find out what this is.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life.
Can you hand me that spray over there?
Control? Never.
The nasal spray?
It was unthinkable.
No, I got it. I got it.
Was it even possible?
I could just do
Had
it.
he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Utterly blind to the world, says the white man in my ear. This child used up all my nostril nose things. I needed those. Hold on. What? What is this? A room of...
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh, 3. I did that in order. Is that a 4? No, that's a 5. Is that 4? How do I get up there? It's really dark. Oh. No.
It didn't even let me choose anything.
Oh. What? Okay, I guess.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley.
I didn't know.
Reverend, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
No.
Long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
No.
This is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Where's the 1 and the 2?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Okay.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
What will happen if I press all of them?
I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
There's literally no point in these buttons,
only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
There's a 4.
No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yes!
Solved? Do you
No,
have
stop,
any
please.
idea what your purpose in this place is?
I think we've turned him insane.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here.
I'm sorry, narrator, please.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Wow. That narrator is an a-hole. Hold on. Yeah, fried chicken and beef stroganoff. That narrator lost his goddamn me mind and killed me because I was being bad to him apparently, and he got upset. Westlin, should we sue the narrator? You don't know. Hey, are you doing Markiplier in space? I thought you were gonna do it. It's even better on the tablet because you can press the buttons faster.
No buttons popped up.
Huh?
No buttons popped up.
Well, when it gets to that cutscene, you're supposed to click between one of the two square windows. That's how you make your choice.
But that didn't pop up.
It should have. Let me see.
Well, I just wasn't paying attention.
Look. You gotta make it to the stopping point. We're just gonna skip through all that. And then when it gets here, watch. Maybe it won't pop up. What the heck? Oh,
It was just a movie the whole time.
no, but it's supposed to give you a choice. What the heck?
At the story part, it didn't even do that either. It said which book did you read?
That's weird. I don't know why I did that.
That's why I didn't.
Dang it, I was just ready. Okay. I think I'm gonna play Fallout. Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. And I only love it because of their Nuka Town. If you know, you know. If you don't, then oh well. You don't know. Happens. We all don't know. We all know and don't know shit. You know what? I accept. Dites-moi tout, il vient. En français se trouver. Maman dit que le Shakespeare en finit mais tu vas trouver. Une config banque baguette. Une copie un soir. Que tu me l'accompagnes. Où est le papa? Dis-moi où est le papa? So many balais, c'est ce qui ne va
All of
pas.
his co-workers were gone. What could
Et
it
ça
mean?
va pas.
Stanley decided to
Dis-moi
go
où
to
est
the
le
meeting
cachet?
room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Hold on. You're a very mean narrator. Okay, so. Oh, wait, hold on. I put something in. That's 2. There's like another one in here. Do I keep going and then look at every monitor? Let me see. So that was the second one. I had clicked the first one before. Let's see if we can find more of those then.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, because I got something I want to know, like, if there's any more monitors,
Yet
maybe?
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Oh, no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
You're not upset. He's not. He's okay. He's fine. He's not actually gonna make me sit here. Okay, narrator, come on. Okay, fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
I'm not sure.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
I think we're
So,
going insane
he
together.
imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Nope.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all
Can I go
people in their
faster?
dreams,
I'm very
the truth was
scared.
that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
I'm not moving
Did the voice not see
anymore.
him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
What the?
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream.
No.
I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job.
Mini pancakes.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
I'm gonna be making some fried chicken and some beef stroganoff. Today. Both.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up.
Oh,
My name is
Jesus.
Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
Oh, Jesus.
Please, just someone.
Oh, it's turning red. I'm scared.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
But, oh. He fainted. He had to have fainted.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Mariella? Hi,
woke up on a
Mariella.
day like any other.
Yeah.
She rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
I
But
swear
on
I
this
seen
particular
this.
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Disappointing. Stanley dead. Nope. Wait, what the heck? What the heck? What? What the heck? Is this Stanley's 427? What the heck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Over to the whiteboard ending?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I'm confused. Dog mode? I don't know what that meant, but I liked it.
It hit the ground. What are you doing?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about but eager to get back to business? Stanley took the
dog
first
barking
open
is
door on
cute.
his left.
First open door on my left. Got it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You're not my dad. Shut your mouth.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
How do you get
your
over
trust
there?
in someone else can be difficult.
There's something over
but the
there. I
fact
wonder if you
is
can
that
get
the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking, this is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Who is her?
She's been waiting.
Who? Hold on. Who is her? Oh my God.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Okay.
To reach out to her. If
But
you
I-
can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
But I'm scared.
As Stanley, not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I just looked
Actually,
at the cord and then
choose
touched it.
incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Just
None
here.
of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Can I get out of
You're
this
not
room?
Stanley. You're a real person.
No. Hey, whoa, don't start talking to
I
me.
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
You're
I
not
won't
my
have that
dad.
kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
I don't want to do okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be
There's
the most
no way.
dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person
like
named
this.
Rupert has a choice. He
Rupert!
could invent a machine that eliminates
Rupert!
food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which
You can
choice
use my
would you
headphones
make?
if you'd like.
Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that
What?
does not conform to rational logic.
Oh,
if you
girl.
find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all
I
likelihood,
don't know where my
that
phone
person
is.
is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What the heck is a back sack and crack?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision.
When would I ever run into... Don't
Most medical
start bugging me.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
What?
Do you make more than 8? Less?
Well,
And
then
finally,
you're gonna have to wait for
if
me
you
to
begin to
cook.
wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and
Can you
reinforce
find
the
my
material
phone? You can
covered
use
in
it
this
if you
video.
find it. I don't know where it is, though. It's somewhere over there. It could have fell under the bed.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed
What's
on
the
good
road?
decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Where is my phone? Watch out. There it is. So what? Use it. Get in your bed and use it. Stop asking me questions. God, children. How do you
Now that we
get...
know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
but-
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That
But-
story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
No.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
What? How'd you do that?
It's a robot.
Cool. I don't want to go home. Freaking... The dog sound needs to stop. I'm not gonna lie.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
It's so fun. Aw, he won't let me go that way now.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its
Cabal planning.
impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't know.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
You don't-
I have to.
You don't have to. Oh my god! You don't have to do that. Okay, well, he did it because he's mad at me. He's so ungrateful. Wesley, you should make yourself a salad. There's salad, there's cheese, there's just no more croutons, but there's bacon bits and sunflower seeds
Pile of rubbish with you.
and some yellow
Who thought he was
pepperoncinis.
so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see? Didn't I
No.
impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought
He's
hadn't
yelling at
even
me.
occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I am not.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so... Exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
Was that an actual glitch or a game glitch?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
I don't know if...
Exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
I don't know if this is a part of the game or not.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Is it gonna get worse like the more you do
when
it?
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
What is happening?
Putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Is it just gonna keep sending me back to this?
When
I'll try
Stanley
a few more
came
times.
To a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's see what happens if I could just
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay, all right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, fine. Fine. I will do as you say. I will do as you say.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
He locked me out of the closet. Hey!
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh! You're joking! No! Oh.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
I don't know what's happening
He drew
anymore.
a sharp breath and then spoke the code. Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry.
Stanley, speak up, brother.
You didn't mishear me, did you?
He
Please
just
speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
You say it.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you had better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
You are
Speak.
yelling.
Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It can't
What is
exist
happening?
without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Okay, that's getting sad. Let's see if we can figure out what to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was terrifying. I want to go to the escape
to
door.
A set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Look at
hoping
this.
he might find an answer
That's
there.
crazy. He won't let me into my closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'm not going there again. Hey, you're touching my butt.
Sorry. I gotta go have salad.
I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. Okay.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone?
What was it?
This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to
Four.
take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans,
8.
half sobs, the
5.
guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor,
Salad!
he lay prone,
Don't forget
paralyzed
your
by
ranch.
fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean?
4852.
Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future?
4825.
Alas, it was not.
4.
For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and
4,
so
6,
random
8,
that no man
2.
could ever hope to guess it. 2845.
2845.
Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley
That's
happened
onions.
to input
No, that's
the correct
tomatoes.
code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Whoa, wait,
He
you don't
stepped into
spill
the
it.
newly
Hold on.
opened passageway.
See? This one's tomatoes. I use this to keep the moisture out. I think I need to change it. You want some tomato?
I don't like tomatoes.
There's onion in the other bowl in there, the little small one. You know what you should try? Get the bacon bits and the sunflower seeds. You'll like it, I promise.
I know.
You know? They're on the shelf. I think they're on the bottom one. Not the exact bottom one, but the middle bottom one. It's a yellow or orange bag. Those are good in salad.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind...
Oh, baby.
Oh, I see it.
That was good. I was like, gonna come help you. Yeah, those and do the both. They're really good. And put cheese in it. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You're scaring me. My kid has to appreciate the salad because salad is fire. What is it?
Control
What?
facility.
Ow! Fire! Let's go this way.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I think he's just trying to convince me to go back.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I want to go down the endless hallway, so shut
At
your
this
mouth.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and
Yes.
willingly confront his death.
Are people watching?
Nah. Then you put that back like that. That's to keep the moisture out. And you put the top back on it like so. And that's so that our leaves don't get old fast. So that we can eat it the whole week. You should do... Can I do it for you? Can I do it for you? It smells like dog treats. Try it.
I ate dog food when I was young.
Yeah, you did. We used to have a fight with you about going over to Sapphire's bowl, putting your little dainty baby hands in it. More or less. Or wait, I always say that. More or that's fine. You like the bacon bits, don't you? They're yummy. Can I add cheese to yours?
No.
Oh no, you don't like cheese. You only like it when it's like the macaroni.
Yeah, I only like macaroni.
You want to try some yellow peppers? Or onion?
No, thank you. Just goes in the ranch.
I wish I had some more cucumber. I would put that in there for you. You would like that. Okay, there you go. All right, here you go. Wait, a little more because you're a kid. You need a lot. Okay, there. Here you go. Take all the stuff back. What the heck?
Wait.
What the heck? I thought that was a kid with a fat head. See? Oh, see? He's not dead, see?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world
There you
is.
go.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted
I should have got
his
some
violent
deli
end to
turkey
his brief and
to
shallow
put inside
life.
the salad.
Farewell, Stanley.
Mama, put the stuff away.
My food.
Farewell, Stanley.
I moved it out of your way.
As Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Ooh.
In a
Ooh.
single visceral instant,
this?
Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Why would this even be in an office building? The Stanley
And yet it would be just a few minutes
Parable.
before Stanley would restart the game back in his office as alive as ever.
Parable.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Can you help me with popcorn after I'm done eating?
You know how to do it yourself.
I don't.
What was the issue last night?
I didn't know how to plug it.
Oh, over there.
Over
Yeah,
there?
just unplug the light and then.
I thought you meant over there by the.
No.
When
no.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Ma'am, who are you? This is the office building and the paths to take. The 2 doors. The filing cabinets. Stanley's computer. Office layout. Office doors. Another computer. It's like a museum of joy. Buttons. Button sounds. Oh no, I like buttons. Anyway. Office computers. Employee. Solitaire. Loading screen. The credits. Original music. Eunice. Ionides. Blake Robinson. And Christiane Becker. Left or right? Left. There's something here over to the left. Maintenance room. There. Printer. Office stuff that I'd never saw. What is this? What is that? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as dang, I don't know what's happening, making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Not gonna lie, that would have been so fun. Oh, look at this. There's so many things to see. The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right, since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Option 1, option 2, option 3, option 4, meeting room. That's interesting. Wonder if this is true. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending. There's an apartment ending? How do you get there? Probably to that phone. I'm not done up here. Gloves. Dead, strong, bad. How do you type with boxing gloves on? Ben. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. $4.27. This is all his office. I'm assuming those are different designs. There's a button over there, but I'm not ready to go there yet, so see if there's any more things to check out.
pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game
I don't
design.
know. How about they're throwing a surprise party
You'll
for
probably
him
spend the next
butter.
one trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this...
That sounded horrendous. Sorry, my stomach is hurting because I have a bunch of air in it. The game is now paused. Get in the game, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. What is this? Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the fourth version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Why? Reran for major teaser trailers over the 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey. Don't know why I can't read today. Something about the spirit of the game.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Shut up.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Oh, okay.
Perhaps not. Sometimes